Good morning. We're here at Messe with Eric from Universal Audio. Now, apart from enjoying the sunshine in Santa Cruz, they've also been producing new products, working on new software. Version 5.9 is imminent, and Eric's going to tell us everything, including all the secrets.
Thanks, Paul. And thanks for stopping by. Yeah, we've been up to quite a bit at Universal Audio. This is actually the European debut of the UAD-2 Satellite, which is the first time that Intel-based iMac and MacBook Pro owners can access the full UAD-2 Powered Plug-Ins library in sort of a compact, portable format that'll plug right into your Intel-based MacBooks and MacBook Pros and iMacs. And so it used to be to access things like the Neve plugins, the Studer plugins, the Manly plugins, you would have to install a PCIe card. So no longer with the Satellite, you can get that on your Intel-based iMacs and MacBook Pros. But the big news of the show for us is version 5.9 of UAD software. UAD-2 software version 5.9 features prominently the Lexicon 224 plugin, and that is a spot-on emulation of Lexicon's first digital reverb and arguably one of its most famous digital reverbs, introduced in 1978.
Could I ask you a question on that one?
Sure.
Are you actually running the same code as you did with the EMT250, or is it re-emulated?
It's a bit of a mix of both.
Okay.
So, but importantly, what we did, in addition to getting a hold of the original algorithms, is we modeled the input stages, so the input transformers. We modeled the, by today's standards, primitive A to D converters. So it gives you that famously lush Lexicon tail and sound, but with a lot of the late 70s, early 80s graininess, which by today's years are warmer and have a bit more soul to them than maybe more recent offerings. So it's definitely a classic sound, and it's something you've heard, even if you don't know the 224 box itself, you've definitely heard the records from Grandmaster Flash to U2 to Peter Gabriel to sort of innumerable classics that were made with the Lexicon 224. And to sort of sweeten the pie, as it were, we enlisted some help of some famous engineers that use the 224, guys like Kevin Killen, Eli Janney, David Isaac, and a bunch of folks, E.T. Thorngren, to develop presets, and Chuck Zwicky, importantly as well, to develop presets for it. So not only do you have the dead-on sounds and the emulation of the analog circuit path, but you get some presets to start you off with some of these sort of classic Lexicon sounds.
And I believe this is going to be launched in only a few weeks' time.
In a couple of weeks, we're saying Q2 2011, but it's fairly imminent. And we got some other news with 5.9 as well.
Okay.
Yeah, this is it marks the launch of Brainworks BX EQ plugin and the SPL Vitalizer Mark II. The BX digital EQ is it's an equalizer. It's regarded by many as one of the best mastering tools available in software. It's a gorgeous sounding EQ. Really smooth and really powerful, and now it's on the UAD-2 platform. And we also have the SPL Vitalizer, which is a model of a tube-based processor, which increases clarity and loudness without unnatural artifacts. And it's become sort of a legendary piece in its own right as well. So, and both of these, importantly, are not only available now on the UAD-2 platform, but they were developed directly for the UAD-2 platform as part of our new direct developer program by the folks at SPL and Brainworks.
And we can expect more third-party software in the future, I believe.
You can. This is the first of some many good things to come.
Thanks very much, Eric.
Thank you.